Perfect. Good to go.
All right.
Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Comedians Connected. We're continuing with season 3. Sorry, I'm kind of excited right here.
Yeah, I feel you.
So we're continuing season 3, episode 102, and today we have Mikey Shut Up. I feel weird saying that, bro.
Yeah, I know, right? It sounds like an insult, don't it?
Yeah, just a little bit. So yeah, we have my friend Mikey Shut Up today. It's really awesome. I recently met him through Cullen Cully Bear. Great guy. So I'm really excited to introduce him, tell you guys what he's about. This is going to be pretty awesome.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. So we will be having a performance right after a little bit after the interview.
2 songs off of an album, and one of them is exclusive to the show.
Yeah, so I'm really excited about that part. He just told me created something awesome for the show, and I was like, dude, this is it made me really happy. Like, I can't explain exactly how happy I am right now.
I mean, you helped me that one day too. I was just excited, because you were cool doing everything. So I was like, I'm gonna write a verse just for this show.
Honestly, from like the right away from meeting you, I started getting like a good vibe. Same thing. You were super helpful right away. I didn't mean to meet the way we did, but unfortunately, I had you kind of helping me out big time, and I appreciate you doing that.
Exactly.
So this can be a great guy to learn about. He has some awesome projects coming up. Yeah. So without anything else to do, let's get to who you are and how you came to be.
So basically, obviously, my name is Michael. Okay. But obviously, Mikey Shut Up. But basically, that's who I am. Yeah. I make music. That's like, I don't have that much like interesting stuff in my life really, aside from music.
How long ago did you start writing?
Like, I started writing around like 15, maybe 16 when I was in high school. And my lyrics back then, they suck.
Can you remember what class you were in when you started writing, or were you at home?
I was at home, and like it was like 3 o'clock in the morning, and I didn't know what to do. Like, cause like I always wanted to get into music, but lyric wise, I didn't know what to do. I was like, should I just like try to be thugger? Should I try to be gangster with the lyrics, or should I try to be real and be deep about it? So I tried both of them. I was like, I got a knack for making it deep.
Okay, so you're trying to find your sound in that time.
Exactly, yeah.
You said you're like 15, 16 at the time?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that's pretty sweet. I always kind of had the same thought too. We both are kind of know who Jonathan is. Yeah. Seeing him work through, and I was always into hip hop. I loved beats. And as I started seeing him rap, and a few other friends could also get like a few raps going, I was like, wow, that's awesome. But I've never really had the knack to keep it going. So I've always, I envy that you have that talent, but it's so awesome. And now I'm glad too, because I know you. Right, so to be close to that talent is really great. Mm-hmm. So you said you're 15, 16, and that's when you started writing. Yeah. Did you create your own beats when you first started? Or
no, I was just going through beats on YouTube.
How did you hear about beats? Because, it wasn't until I was about 19 that I heard about free beats on YouTube. And I was like, what?
Well, I mean, at that time, I never really like thought about recording or anything. I was just like really creative writing wise. Because like I was always into English, all of that.
Really? You actually liked English classes and stuff?
I actually like English. I wasn't bored about it.
Did you take creative writing and stuff like that?
I think I had creative writing. I can't really remember much of high school. And it's only been like 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, I'm about the same way. It's just it's been 4 or 5. You're 24, right?
I'm 21.
Oh, 21. My bad.
24, dude.
Damn, I'm 24. Now you make me feel old.
Yeah, okay, man. I'm about to be 22. How do you think I feel?
Right. Well, yeah, it's been a while for us, and that's what I said. Like, I have faint memories of those, and to know that you were doing that. I wasn't doing anything close to this when I was in high school. I had no idea I'd be creating something like this. I didn't know I liked speaking. I took public speaking classes. Those I actually liked. Anytime they were especially like free topic, I was ready to talk about South Park. That was my go-to. Anything, I always took those classes and make yourself feel comfortable. So I wasn't trying to show off to anybody. And they're like, anything I want to talk about? They're like, anything. Here's why you guys should watch South Park. It's such a great educational show. And I'd go off and people are just looking at me. And I bring up jokes and a few of them smile. And it was like, you were ready. I was like, I'm always ready to talk about South Park. So I felt comfortable publicly speaking. And so when we got into this idea, it just almost felt a little natural, but it was nerve-wracking.
Okay, yeah, you get like a little bit type of feeling.
Yeah. Can I actually ask how you feeling now? A little more relaxed?
Yeah, I feel a little bit more relaxed. Like at first, I was really like jittery about it, but I find that like, when it's different, like when you're scared at first and then you start talking to somebody, like it calms you down because then you like feel really more in depth with it. And like, like the first day we met, it wasn't like I thought it might have been weird, just like you did. But then when we talked, we started talking a whole lot just within the first couple minutes, and I was just like, all right, yeah, I think I like dude.
And like right away, and you told me, meet me here, right across. Thank you again so much for telling me about your driveway. I've gone into really awful driveways before, and no one gives me a warning. You just I'm like, yeah. Oh, that sucks. So this guy is so awesome and nice. He actually tells me to park across the street, and I looked at the driveway. No way am I making it in without scraping the hell out of my car. So thank you for that. Yeah, you're welcome. That's actually a super awesome warning. So seeing you like tell me that, I right away started taking like, oh, he's kind of thoughtful. He's thinking ahead, doing stuff. So like you said, it was really simple to get to know you. You right away were messaging me right away, and just the way you spoke over text. It wasn't like you were trying to fool around. I like how you took interest in the podcast. You right away messaged me and took interest. I actually meant to go message you because Colin. So that's why again we know each other. He told us. Well, you watched the show, and then I was say. Basically what ended up happening is they were talking with them three selves. There's one more guy, Brandon, and they were saying like, "Oh, we'd like to see if we can get in contact with Julio." And I told Colin like, "Absolutely, yeah, I'll message him in a second." And it turns out they were quicker than me to message me back. And I was like, oh, man, I got really excited. I can't tell you how excited I was when I got those texts. So that's why I was like, let me hear your SoundCloud because I have a lot of time at work. So I was like, I want something new to listen to. And the thing that I liked about you, Colin, Jonathan, all those is when I put your music on, I forget you guys are, starting artists.
Yeah, like very at the bottom artists. Exactly. Sound more
and it's not really you're at the bottom. It's just no one's really heard your sound. No one's really heard what you have to offer. Yeah. And so when you're hearing it, and it almost feels like it's the radio I'm listening to. And then it takes me a second. I look at my screen. I'm like, oh man, no way.
This guy.
Yeah, it's MikeyShutUppp. It's the Mid-City Kid. What was Brandon's? I forget.
Brandex.
Yeah, Brandex. Yeah. And then it's Cully Bear, and it's like, wow, I actually know these guys versus looking. Oh, another song by T.I. So I feel a lot more honored that I can get to know you guys, and then I'm listening to music, help you guys push it forward. Yeah. So this has been a whole new great thing that's been happening the last few months. So thank you for your time and coming back.
Yeah, you're welcome, man. You're welcome.
Dude, awesome. So you're telling us you were 16. What really did push you, though, to be more thoughtful and lyricist versus kind of gangster?
Well, because, okay, I grew up, 97, obviously, was when I was born, so I grew up on, old rap, around then. My mom listened to, a lot of the gangster music at that time. She listened to Gucci Mane, all of that stuff. She was, really thugga, but then she listened to country, then she listened to rock and all this other stuff, but I always got more into rap, and then R&B. Especially R&B, because one thing I like about all the music that I do is there's a melody to it. There's some type of tone. It's either in my voice or it's in the beat. And because I have done trap stuff before, but I don't have any motivation really behind it with all the deep songs that I put out. I mean, I've had my heart broken before. Obviously, everybody has. I've been homeless. My mom once choked my ass till I bled. So I mean, I got that abuse, mental abuse. I've been through so much in life, so that's what pushes a lot of the music. If you listen to the lyrics, I guarantee you there's always a story behind it.
Really? And that's also too behind it, besides hearing a good flow, if you actually pay attention. So I do two different styles of listening. I'll go at work, listen. I want to stay focused. It's easy to get lost in your music. Yeah. When I get home, I'll put music I can kind of listen to, I can write to. And when I listen to yours, I'm like, oh, he's actually talking about stuff. Yeah. So in between the flow and the flow of your voice is really what captures you. From the get-go, you started showing us some of your content. Yeah. Instantly, I kind of looked down, and I remember that day I was kind of writing a few things. Yeah. And I keep looking up. I'm like, dude, you sound like you should be on the radio already. It's crazy. Just the way the voice, it's a whole new person, And to hear that, it's like, wow, that's phenomenal. So I'm really excited to have everyone hear you, what you have to give. Right. Once we get past a few other subjects, but it's gonna be awesome. Yeah. I love the style he has. It's bringing a whole new thing to the show. You last three, Jonathan, Colin, and yourself, have brought whole new things to the show, and I'm really excited. And it's giving me a new idea of where I want to take the show. So now that I have more people willing to do this, next time we'll actually have the beat within the sound. I'm working on that. I feel you. It's so okay. Everyone's gonna get that full experience that we're getting here. The difference is crazy. Right. So you've obviously had quite a life then, huh?
Yeah, I'm not gonna bullshit. Like, it's been horrible. So like, it even goes into like the album that I made, like Ghost to Society, for example. Like, okay, a ghost, you like, you know, you don't know if it exists, you don't know if it's real, etc.
Mm-hmm.
So like, with the meaning of Ghost to Society, like before I was this, like the best thing I can tell you is before I was Mikey, I was Michael, and like I obviously changed my last name now. Like Laguna ain't my real last name. I just don't like my last name.
Okay.
So basically, what I was getting at is like when I was Michael, nobody talked to me. I had one friend back in high school named Henry. That was it. And then the second I went through a coke addiction and like slimmed out like this, all of a sudden it's Mikey. All of a sudden everybody's like Michael Laguna, Mikey Laguna.
Huh.
So it's like recreated my whole appearance, etc. It's like I was Michael. Then after high school, I just dropped off the map, moved to Rockford, stayed there for like 3-4 years. Came back. Next thing you know,
and then through those struggles, that's what's kind of pushed you more to do focus on something positive, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like even though like my music's generally sad, I feel that like in a way, like even though it's sad, there's still something you can take from it.
Mm-hmm.
Cause like it's like in a way, cause you know everybody like when they get sad and shit, they don't know, like they feel alone. They feel like ain't nobody understand what they actually went through.
Right.
And in reality, there is people that understand. And me, I've been through so much that there's not many people that I've honestly met that have been like, oh, I've never been through that, or like, you know, nobody's been through what I have, but like I was.
And you know that obviously there's people who can relate, so this is what pushes you even more to do these songs.
Exactly.
Because obviously I'm sure you've had some of the same influences when you were growing up.
Exactly.
And as you went through those phases, you listened to those songs and went, these guys get it, you know, they know the struggle I'm going through, and you knew there was a way.
Exactly,
up.
that's how I was. Like, it's basic, but I Tried by Bone Thugs, for example.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just music like that. Just stuff that was actually, like, meaningful that you could take stuff away to. Whether it was, like, sad or happy, it didn't really matter, because it's, like, people take it, like, when you listen to sad music, you're sad, but sometimes, you know, you ain't even sad. You just like the lyrics of it.
Exactly. You know, and that's actually a great thing you bring up, because the last few days I've been more taking time, sitting down and writing kind of what I want to do with the next few episodes. I've been working more on, I've been showing you Canva, how to make, you know, like the promotion posters I try to do, letting you guys know the episode coming out. That's more stuff I'm trying to be more consistent of doing and master it. So I've actually been sitting down and just typing away on a laptop or just constantly on my phone. Yeah. And the other day I put Life Sucks playlist, not because life sucks, but I wanted a beat I could get lost to. And I'm like, man, someone comes in here, they're going to think I'm like the most depressed person in the world. And I just wanted something I can have in the background. And it's like a easy flow. I'm like, bob my head and keep working. You know, it's not that I'm depressed, not that things are going wrong, but it's just a good flow to listen to.
Right. Yeah, I feel you.
And I've even been shy before about sharing a few sad songs because they sound great. But again, because I know you, I'm going to be more tempted to and be like, hey, guys, you know, whether you can relate or you're looking the sound to get lost into, this is someone you can do that with. And I think you definitely bring that vibe.
Well, yeah, because with my flow, what I've come to realize is like, you know, I've had a different flow ever since when I started all the way up to now. And like the one thing I always got complimented on was my voice. I mean, I used to smoke cigarettes, so I feel like that's what helped tuned it. And that's probably like, that's what turned into addiction was like, damn, like I want to quit cigarettes. And it's like, yeah, but people like my voice. I need to make this raspy. So I just, that's how my voice came about. And then like when I do like songs like Low, where it's like a singing type of voice, it took me a while to perfect that.
Really?
So like what I like about my songs is like let's say you want to listen to a sad song, but you want it to sound happy at the same time. Well, I got songs for that. Like you could go find a song just like that. What if you want a happy beat but sad lyrics? Well, I got that too.
I'll do that for you.
Exactly. Like you want a party song, I got you. Like I'm very diverse when it comes to music because like you can always like attempt to do something your own way. I mean, whether it sucks, whether they like it, it doesn't matter because either way, as an artist, it's your take on it.
Right. It's almost like listening when you hear Kid Cudi Pursuit of Happiness, you know?
Right.
You really listen to it. There's some sad aspects about it, but then you throw in that Steve Aoki mix to it. Now it sounds like everyone partied to it.
Right.
Right. And I like those songs, you know, because again, you can listen to two different ways. One, just out in the background, or two, you listen, you're like, wow, dude, again, I can relate to this guy. And although you may not relate to all the struggles, there's some things. That's the main thing. What keeps me going with this channel is I know there's a lot of things everyone will share that we're going through. Yeah. So why not talk about it? Why not more express it? And let's not just be looking for reasons to freak out or throw out negativity. But if we talk about it in like an objective way, we can get something done. So that's why I think it's also great that I don't think it's great you have struggles, but for you to turn your struggles into something positive, that's the great part, you know?
Exactly.
And is learning from that. I like that about you.
Yeah,
it's awesome. And so, yeah. So you said you've been working for a while. So all total together, 15, 16, you're 21. That's 5-6 years of doing music?
Yeah.
Who was the first guy you worked with a beat?
Sias.
Sias? And you said that's who you're working with now still?
Yeah. I've known him for like 4 or 5 years now. Since I was like 17, 16, I think. 17, because I was battling coke addiction at that time.
What's his, like, so people, does he have Instagram stuff where people
can
follow
Instagram,
and see his beats?
It's Zias Lit, YouTube Zias Lit. He has like almost 5K subscribers on TikTok and all that. Instagram, same thing. YouTube, I think he's up to like 2,000 to 4,000.
Okay, so to see more stuff of who you're working with, it's look up Zias on Instagram and Facebook?
Yeah.
All right, we'll have to definitely put in the comments. Actually, a second. And you've been working with him. How many beats have you made with him or songs total? Because you have quite a big
I got
playlist.
A library of music.
For anyone doesn't know, you can also pop up a second window. What's your YouTube channel? Because that's where I was blown away with when we got together. Go ahead and throw it out there.
Oh, I was gonna say you just have to type like Mikey Shut Up. One thing I can tell you is look up Mikey Shut Up and then Molly. That's the #1 song on my YouTube. It has 600 something views.
Yeah, and that's what I was blown away with you. Like, you have such a variety of songs, and when I meet a lot of new people, same thing with Jonathan, he's been crafting for so long. So when they tell you, I've been rapping for this long, you have the credibility. You know, it shows how much you've been working at it.
Exactly, yeah. Like, I put years into it because, like...
Do you know how many songs you have out right now on YouTube?
26.
26?
26.
Good, though. And then you're cooking a whole new batch. You said Ghost of Society, and that's coming out June 1st. And that's how many tracks are in that?
I'd say like 12 to 13.
12 to 13?
Yeah.
Ooh,
and then I got a feature with my friend Colin, obviously, coming out on it, Coley Bear. And that's a sequel to my... Because I had a song back in 2016, original beat, everything like that. It was with a close friend at the time called Demons and Cocaine. And that one was like... A lot of people loved that one because it was like a very calm song. Like, the lyrics fitted, etc. And there was like a deep-ass, like, kind of like story behind it, really. Because like I basically said that like once you hit 18, like your whole life swirls. Because like, I believed in that, obviously, because since having like such a bad life, you get like a horrible mindset and you gotta like pull yourself out of it. But some kids like me, I grew up in a broken home till I was like 20. So you know you gotta like at some point you just get like enough is enough.
Right, and you're like, I'm sick of being in the shadows. I'm gonna join society type thing.
Yeah,
that's what I'm getting from your title. And that's why I like that you're putting a lot of thought into it. You're not. I'm more now respecting people who even make like songs who don't really have a meaning to it. It's a good party song, just a good song to kill time.
Something to vibe to.
Exactly. Before I used to talk hella smack to it.
Yeah, now, I feel you. That's
I'm like, no. He's working the craft. This is what he's doing. You got to respect it. If they're doing it well, awesome.
Yeah, exactly.
But
you can't really
you have a lot of thought behind it. And obviously, you started saying almost right away. You figured that's what you had a knack for.
Yeah,
man, that's awesome. Yeah, so make sure you guys actually catch the messages he's doing.
Yeah, like I see you now. If you go back and listen to some of those songs, there's like a lot of stuff. Like the biggest video I'd say right now is like the one that's on my Facebook in the orange shirt. Because like that one is by far like the deepest thing I've ever put out, and that was just a freestyle. I didn't write none of it.
Yeah, you were telling me that one you actually freestyled, and then you're like, I really like it, and then that's when you actually wrote the hook to it and stuff. That's dude. Yeah, you have actual, because that's what I also liked. So like I was saying, unfortunately, I met him in the terms I didn't want to. Things happen. He ended up helping me help my sister move. So. Again, thank you for that. You're awesome.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And unfortunately, we were stuck there longer than we had to, and I was starting to get irritated. I think you could obviously tell.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, I want to get out of here. I wasn't planning this. So it was kind of changing my day, and all of a sudden he's like, hey, I can freestyle for you.
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? That's actually an awesome idea. And you changed the whole thing of man, we're wasting time to. It's what we're here to do. And as soon as you started rapping, I was like, okay, this is better.
Exactly.
And that's when I saw what you could do. Like even your voice and what you do with it. I was like, oh, I wasn't ready for that.
Yeah, right.
I wasn't ready. I was just like, okay, all right. Now I see what I will be working with, fortunately. Like, this is awesome. And just what you brought, changing a bad thing to a good thing, you know? Mm-hmm. So that was awesome of you to do. So you did a whole bunch of awesome things right away when I met you. Exactly. That's why I liked having you around. Right away. Thank you. Like, man, this is awesome. So then, there's really... What I wanted to do is introduce you. Oh, well, let's talk about when you met Cully Bear. How long ago was that?
Shit, man. I think I know him from my stepbrother, Shane.
Really?
Yeah.
So you guys actually, like, kind of closely connected? It wasn't through internet?
I want... Because, like, I've known Colin since, like, I want to say 2016.
Okay.
Because that's when I started actually recording music. And I remember, like, in the earlier stages of it, Colin was listening to it. So, like, as far as I know, 2016. But the song that we have on that we're doing now is a collab, obviously. But it's a sequel to my song Demons and Cocaine. Okay. Now, I was really stoked to have Colin be the one producing it.
Yeah.
Because, like, I wanted to work with him. And, like, when I met him, like, years ago, I never thought he would have been a DJ now.
Exactly. I feel like we're all going through those phases that we didn't know this is what we're doing. And I'm glad you found it sooner than I did. Right. I would have been super happy to find this and have created this sooner. I would have learned faster. But either way, just the fact that I did find it, you know, and then dig into it, it's been fun. It's been great. And if I hadn't done it, there's no way I think I would have ever met you.
Yeah, probably not, man.
I wouldn't talk to Cullen. I would have been too shy to talk to Cullen. And just knowing that I can offer someone something was awesome. And so I want to be like, yo, let's bring you on. Let's talk to you. This can be great. Right. And you guys have been so supportive. And from going, never heard of you guys, don't know you guys, to you guys are now messaging me and doing hella support. I was like, wow, I'm astounded. This, like, a lot of times I'm left speechless. Like, kind of right now, I'm still trying to think what I really felt, but the amount of support all you guys do, everyone I've had on the podcast, it blows me away. It's just, it's humbling, you know?
Yeah, I see what you mean.
So that's why I wanted, what can I give back? Because you've given so much. And I feel like this is the most I can do, and we can always keep pushing forward.
Yeah, and that's a pretty, like, mindful thinking, you know, like just having, like, a big heart, you know, being a good person, etc. Which, I mean, like, you know, the world needs more of that. Because, like, I'd say me, like, no matter, like, when I worked at, like, my old job, or actually all my jobs, but I've actually had to talk to customers. It's either, like, I found out people either like me or hate me because I'm just, like, I'm normally happy. I'll be at a dead-end job just fucking smiling, you know, I'm happy, I'm fine. And most people, you know, they're just
like the whole zombies, don't really talk to you.
Exactly. I'm just very, like, smiley. I'm very talkative and friendly just because, like, I don't know. That's just me. I'm just very friendly person.
And that was basically what I liked being before. And, like, it's kind of like you. I didn't have as rough a patch, but after high school, I shut down a little bit. So I got quiet. And then to do this again, like I was telling you, the very first time I went live, my heart was pounding. Yeah. And the first time I went live by myself, again, my heart was pounding. And even just now, like when we're talking, it's like, it's kind of nerve-wracking. I'm like, yeah, I'm a little-ish, but I'm used to those jitters.
Right, yeah.
But once you get going, you feel the natural conversation. And I think that's what's most important with you is anyone who talks to you, they're going to have that natural conversation.
Yeah, exactly.
And so it's great. I'm going to just lightly start turning this on. Right, because, like we were saying, we're going to be having you perform 2 songs and you have an exclusive, or exclusive one of the 2?
I mean, I could do as much freestyle as you actually want. I mean, I got material on this phone. I got material on this phone. So
other than meeting you, I'm pretty sure a lot of the people here are here to listen, see what you got. Yeah. And I really want to show them.
All right. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, because I got some album stuff that I haven't put out. So, I mean, you know, obviously it's right here.
I guess it's really going to be up to you if you want to give anything out from the album. I'm totally cool you keeping your secrets because, again, I'm excited to what you're going to be pushing out.
Well, yeah, because it's some of my best work ever. Like, recently, like, because, like, I believe that, like, when it comes to my music, I don't shy away from anything I say. Like, if you listen to some of my songs, you'll hear about how, like, I want to relapse, I want to shoot myself. Like, you'll hear shit like that, and I don't have any shame in that because, like, either way, that's how I feel, and music's like an outlet. And I stand behind what I say, whether people are like, oh, you're weak for that, you're doing this. It's like, no. I was like, when it comes to my music, the one thing that's like 100% real will always be my lyrics. I'm saying how I feel.
Right.
And if I can make it into a melody, obviously that's what I'm going to do. It's music. Like, when
I like
it comes
that you
to
can
music,
be honest with your life.
Yeah. Because like when it comes to music, you can make a song about anything. You can make a song about Ian, an apple, a phone, anything. You can do whatever you want with it.
And you prove that because we have that goof around song too on SoundCloud.
Exactly, yeah.
That one made me laugh. Between the beat, what you're saying, just having fun with it. I was like, dude, this guy.
What the fuck?
Yeah. It wasn't even that. It was just this guy's fun. So I knew I was getting ready to have a lot of fun.
Right.
So you have your Bluetooth on and everything?
Yeah.
I try to get sound control on. We're getting ready to give you guys the performance by Mikey Shut Up. So shut up. Have we been back on? Just shut up. You're not good. No.
Get off the stick.
Get up. No, I'm excited. And with the tracks you're doing, how long ago did you write these?
Well, the one I'm going to do first. Here, let me find it. It came out. Well, this one actually I wrote today, actually. This one, yeah. This is the one I did for the show. Look at that. Hidden surprises.
Yeah, he did a freestyle for the show. So I'm ready to hear this.
Yes, I got you, bro.
Dude, that was a surprise to know that you were doing this. So so you said you wrote this one today?
Yeah.
And then you got a beat to it?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
Just gotta go on my email.
No, this is a first. This is a first that we got a whole new song. We do have an introduction that I will be starting to work with to put into the beginning of the show, all thanks to Cully Bear. So there's, again, a lot of new things happening, and I'm super glad you guys are supporting it. That's why it's happening. It's all because of you guys. You guys are giving so much support, so thank you.
Well, I'm glad we could be on the show at the same time. I'm pretty sure both of us are, me and Colin. I'm glad to be here, but it is all thanks to you, I want to actually have probably like a first interview if I never met you, you know what I mean? Like,
you would have gotten it eventually, but I'm glad your first interview, forever you'll be able to say it was here.
Well, yeah. And plus, like, having an interview with somebody else versus having an interview with somebody you have as a friend now, like, there's a difference there. It makes it a lot better than just standing there and, like, you're just scared. Like, I would have been petrified.
I think people get the better version of you.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you feel at home, although a lot of us, we want to be as real as possible.
Mm-hmm.
When we meet someone new, we kind of shy up and we want to give them perfection. And we're not always going to be perfect. So I feel like this is the most awesome way I can introduce myself to you guys and you.
Mm-hmm.
We've had a lot of time to talk, and once we get a mic, it's just us hanging out. Then we're like, oh yeah, we're on camera.
Right, yeah.
But past that is just, we've been talking, hanging out, and as soon as it shuts off, this is exactly what we'll be doing. We'll be sitting down, of course, but.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. So let's get this show on the road.
Yes, sir. I may need a cup of water.
I will go run and get you a cup of water real quick.
All right, yeah, thank you.
You entertain the people while I'm going.
I mean, I'll do my best to do it. So if you all are. Yeah, I got you. It's right there. Yeah. I need water because my throat's dry and I can't rap if my throat's dry. I feel bad. Because, I have a lot of songs, though, that I did write, and it took me, like, a while. But, in all honesty, I could probably put out, like, 3 or 4 albums if I wanted. And some of them are recorded. They're just all on a computer right now. I just don't want to release them. It's back songs. It's, like, from 2016 to 2017, no lie.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Ooh. To still see them have heat, that's pretty good.
Very true. This one, I don't know, like, I just randomly thought the weirdest shit. It wasn't really weird, but it's like one of those songs, like, when you, like, late at night, you just, like, think, and you just, like, damn. Like, it just happens, and just I like it because it helps me write music.
I like that you're using a lot of your free time to be creative.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I really like about you and everyone else that Matt brought on the show, is when you guys have that free time, you're using that outlet in a positive way.
Right, yeah.
Not to say everyone else watching isn't, but the way you're using it and keep going is
exactly.
Man.
Well, thank you. I'm glad that you say that.
It shows, and like I said, through your art, how much you've been doing, I think everyone will be able to see.
Right. My bad. Let me restart this. So like I said though, this is off of the album that I'm gonna be doing. Might mess up, I don't know, but I'm gonna hope that I don't. Wake up, check my phone, here I haven't got a gun. No voicemails, no reply. Text message unseen, don't hide. Smoking another blunt, get yourself high. Wake up, sweetie God, this is your goodbye. Days went by, they flew on. Carry on, I grew on you. I couldn't help but stop the world, stop time I melted. You said you didn't care, bitch, I felt it. You was done with hard drugs, cooking crack, new guy, new life, new smile, new eyes, new thighs. Every time we break up to make up, you was fucking with two guys. That's not how love flies. Feels like a cup of hate, mix it with a cup of drink. So drunk that I fucking fallen back in love. Going hard in the paint with the thought of us. I just want you to get. I want you to mean that. I want you to be real. Truth is, you don't give a damn how I feel. Take my heart, it's yours. I hate when it rains. All it does is pour. Honestly, I'm so sick of being poor. I gave you the world and you cheated on me. Guess you just wanted more. Now it's my heart that's begun to become sore. And what's the all you cheated on me 10 times 4? Ooh. Yeah. Oh no, I paused it. All right. Let me get back to it. Now it's my heart that's begun to get sore. What's the voice shit? I'll be 10 times 4. I should have listened. My mom told me you are what? Fuck this page. You feel this pain. Take another Xanax. No, just to numb the pain. Had my heart turn to gold just to break. So I saw you didn't stay. Relapse on some fucking gay. If I'm going insane, then God put this lead inside my brain. I was 19 doing drugs just to feel okay. Now I fell out of phase, laced with the PCP. Now my heart's strained and I've been having suicidal thoughts that never go away. They always remain. And all goes all the fucking same. Had a bad feeling the second that you step up on that plane. Final destination tried to cut you off, but you wouldn't listen. Now my heart is missing. It's not there, it don't be. I am innocent. No, fuck that. I am guilty. Yeah, I made mistakes. Tell me, do you feel me? This interview's the only time people have a chance to see the real me. And if you judge me by my actions as a teen, then yes, I am filthy. And yes, I did coke. No shame in my attempts. Dangling from a rope, hopped up on a highway, trying to get smoked, throwing signs of Rockford just to get myself poked. City where they follow smoke, city where the angels become demons if they go. Honestly, I just want to go ghost. Delete every social media and Instagram post. Let me go, I'll let you go. God, let me go. It's time I go. Let me go. Yeah, now let me down to sleep and let me go. Yeah.
And that was from 2016.
No, that's the one I did today. That's the exclusive song.
Ooh. I heard the interview part and I was like, oh wait.
Yeah. Exactly. Hold on, let me find these other lyrics.
That was today, you said, sir?
Yeah, that was today at 3:35 a.m.
Oh, you are an early riser.
Yeah.
Respect.
Now I was up because I slept all day yesterday. I was like, fuck. I was like, I need to get something done.
To get stuff done at 3 a.m. though, that is awesome. And that was, again, I thought you had written that already.
Yeah, man.
We started talking about 2016. You were talking about the beat that was from 2016.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Gotcha. Smooth.
Cause Sias, he works on like a lot of stuff, but he's just sent me that like recently. Cause I asked him if there was any beats that were original that he did that he could send me. Cause I was like, let me write some stuff. I was like, I want to get this album done.
Let me also make sure for the next song you do, I'm gonna listen, hear that everything's coming in clear.
All right, yeah, I feel you.
That one I just took to live Facebook, so that's great.
All right, yeah,
live on
bro.
Instagram.
Yeah.
So anyone that didn't catch it now they will.
All right, bet, bro. Good looking.
No, thank you. That was awesome.
Yeah, you like that?
Yes. And the next one you're doing, that one you wrote when?
Oh, I gotta find it real quick. My bad.
Oh no, you're good. You're good. No, this is awesome. Again, to know there's so much talent from around here, I wouldn't have came across it if it wasn't for this platform. That's why I'm glad that I showed so much imperfection as to what it is now. Oh man, so awesome. Oh.
Yeah, this one.
And you said you had a performance too before, right?
Yeah, I did actually. Whitewater. I was frozen like a stick though.
And what?
Really bad.
When did
like,
you do that performance?
2016.
2016.
Yeah, so it was my old stuff.
Yeah, because I know we were talking about it, and you're like, I was super nervous.
Yeah, exactly. I was like I was so scared. Stage fright. That's all I'm do was like talk to him. I was like, but I can't even look at him. Talk to him. I can't even look at. I'm looking at the ground right now. I'm looking at my shoes. Like I'm just inspecting all the dirt on them. Just like I was literally just like.
You're like,
I
why?
was like, I can't move around. I'm stuck. Help.
What did it feel like after though? Your first performance?
Shit, I dipped out and I was like, I probably sucked really bad, but I was like, at least I did it.
So you just bolted right out of there?
Yeah, I bolted right. I was gone. Zoom.
You're like, I don't even care if I did it right.
Yeah, I was like, I don't even. Whoop.
That's pretty good.
I was like, I'll try again in another couple of years.
How do you feel with this performance?
I'd say it's pretty good.
I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
Especially for the first time you've ever performed it.
Yeah, I was gonna say I got it down. I was sitting there just going over and over and over and over. I was like, I'm not getting bored, but I'm getting tired of it. And I was like, I gotta perfect it. And I just sat there and kept going over and over and got it right.
It's actually kind of awesome that you did it this way because I was just recently watching a PewDiePie video. Mm-hmm. So and now everyone knows. I think I've told everybody. I watched quite a few of his videos. I think he's hilarious. And recently, his latest up video I saw yesterday, he challenged someone to make a game in 7 days or 14 days.
Yeah.
And this guy was just like a PewDiePie fan. He got the word of it. He did challenge him, and the guy actually did, and they did a stream together. What? So as I was watching, I was like, wow, that's awesome. Someone took the time for him and made something exclusive. Mm-hmm. Little did I know, I'm going to wake up next morning, so I'm going to make exclusive. Yeah. So
foreshadowing. There you go.
Oh, my God. This is great.
Well, I'm glad you liked it. Like I said, I'm glad.
Oh, man. Thank you. And then that one's going to be remade.
Yeah, it's going to be remade.
And that one's going to be different.
Yeah. That one was exclusive just to him.
Oh, that is perfect. I'm going to have to make sure I download that part of the clip. Mm-hmm. Maybe we'll even get it recorded, have an exclusive song always on the show.
Exactly. Just boom. Every time I pop up. It's my intro. Like WWE.
I like that. I like that a lot.
I need a championship belt.
All right. So let's give you a song, man. I'll step out of the way.
All right.
I'll just make sure the beat's on me.
It was such a weird sound.
All right. So and then everyone can always remember they can follow you at MikeyShutUppp.
Yeah.
Instagram, Facebook, YouTube.
Exactly. I'm basically everywhere. Like you Google MikeyShutUppp.
3 Ps.
Yeah, 3 Ps. Oh yeah, I had to make sure that was 3. I was like, wait, did I just do 4? Make sure I'm gonna go add 4 then. All right, let me find these lyrics. I know they were somewhere.
So from 2016, you said?
Yeah.
It's pretty smooth. And so then you're gonna use a different beat, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, and both of them were made from that.
From Cyrus, yeah.
Cyrus or Cyrus?
Cyrus. Yeah, XES. Okay.
Anyone that wants to, while you find those lyrics,
truth,
find them. How do you spell that?
ZIUS space LIT. This is YouTube. There you go.
There you go. Now people can at least know how to spell it because there's no way I would have found it.
Right. Yeah. Okay. I feel you.
I would actually start it with an X. But my spelling is awful, so.
Yeah, no, I feel you, bro. Me too sometimes. I'm surprised I spell my own name. Like maybe I'm the one that be freaking like 3 Ps in the hashtag. That's why nobody can find me.
Exactly. They're looking at everything else and they're like, we just can't find you, man.
Exactly. Another thing I hate, they space it out. It's like it's one word. Why would I space it out? That looks weird. If it's like one word, it looks like Nesquik. That's what I thought. Like Mesquik. Stop my own brand of it. MikeyShutUppp inspired.
Chocolate milk.
Exactly. Charge like $10 a bottle like that.
Join the industry. Gotta be competitive like they are, man.
Exactly. I gotta do it. All right.
All right.
Oh shit. So I haven't actually picked something to this. So the freestyle would probably be whack, but I'll try it. Scorpion, I'm fucking Sub-Zero. Fuck around, I'll kill your hero. I don't give a fuck. Bitch, I'm devil slaying like I'm Nero. Yeah, I'm on the running city with some devils. They got curses, they got verses, then they running up and snatching purses. Swear to God, these fire keep on burning on these verses. Fuck these words, cause it's basic. I don't give a fuck, I'm causing hectic. Demon sent, I could give a fuck. Never paying on your bitch, but I made her suck my dick. That ain't make no sense, kinda like your life, kinda like your birth. And if you fuck around, you in the dirt just like a fucking worm. Hold up like a volleyball, you getting served. Make your body burn and make it go like Scarface. I fucked up. But I don't know, it just boom. It's because I haven't wrote to it, so I didn't know. But it's like a Mortal Kombat inspired beat is what Sias got the idea for.
Okay, so that was a new beat you recently been working on?
Yeah. I haven't thought of anything to it, but what I'm thinking is like kind of like Mortal Kombat inspired. Like basically like talking about like breaking legs and shit. Because like when I had to live in Rockford for like 4 or 5 years, it was horrible.
I feel you.
Like it was bad. Like I let my dog outside, all of a sudden you just hit right like a street away.
Ooh. Yeah, I've heard some stories, so I'm always been like, all right, I'll hang back from the area. I never knew South Beloit was bad, but I was standing outside like, see, it was like 2 years ago with these people because I was waiting for Sias and stuff at his house because he was in a meeting with Victoria's Secret representatives and fucking I was standing outside waiting and the fucking dude's brother came back and they like did something to the car behind him and the car behind him got pissed off and I was like standing there so like it was like, oh, so we're right here and then like they pulled in or whatever and then that car stopped and they had like no doors on and shit and I was just standing there. I didn't know what the hell was going on and then before I knew it I heard, you want to hear what a real 22 is like? And all of a sudden, I just, boom, like there's just a gunshot. I just duck and I fucking book it. I run. Oh, man. I started texting Sias like, yo, I just got shot at. I was like, it wasn't my fault. I didn't do shit wrong. I swear to God. I was just standing there. Everyone's tripping out of your mouth.
Yeah, I was like, I'm gone. That was so scary. I was like, shit. I kept like making sure I didn't get shot. I was like, damn, do I just not feel that shit?
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel. Like,
Like, shit, I'm disinfected. Give me the lemon juice. Just, Far Cry to stitch that shit up. Just,
Between those two songs, like I said, that's what I like more, and I'm seeing how I'm enjoying music now is live performances.
Yeah.
It's made such a different impact for me in what it means to like an artist, and just again, I actually know you, so it makes it even more better that I'm gonna be following you as an artist. So, I mean, it's been great having you on.
Yeah.
You did an awesome job. Again, thank you for those, especially for the special you did just for the show.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I'm very humbled about that.
And the to me mediocre freestyle, but basically quickly behind that stuff is just like, you know, growing in Rockford. That mindset, like there was an alleyway, it's just like the downtown Chicago at night. You can't walk down it. There's people just sitting there, just staring. It's dark. There's one light where I would have to walk sometimes going over to the store. That shit was scary because like I was walking there one time with my mom's drunk roommate and she was drunk. I was just sitting there like, damn, because like when you live in a city like that, like you don't feel badly influenced, but you get in a mindset that just makes you like strong and tough because like you sit there with like a pocket knife or something and just like if something happened, you just gonna stab back. Like they're gonna stab you with one knife, but you're gonna have a bigger knife. You go like you just gotta say screw it. So
you're just like, I am ready.
Just with those two songs, I say it displays my style. Like I got reasons for the sad stuff, and I got reasons for the other stuff. Is growing up in Rockford.
And either way, you mix it all together, so you're getting kind of both, no matter what.
Exactly. Like I can do both if I really want to. Like the Mortal Kombat, I'll probably think of some really horrorcore-esque. That's what I would say. Is it's gonna be very like horrorcore, Suicide Boy, like very like and like. Yeah, like very dark shit. Like it's gonna be intense gore, like because that's like what Mortal Kombat is. You know what I mean? It's like breaking ribs off, ripping heads.
Time around the time we be dropping it because I think the new game's coming out this year.
Exactly. So I'm gonna write the best that I can do it. So because then I'll just be like, network.
Exactly. All right. So again, for anyone who wants to follow him, it's Mikey Shut Up, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. And if you want to hear more hot beats from his producer, it's Zayas Lit.
Yeah, Zayas Lit. Yep.
All right. So it's been great having you on.
Yeah, thanks, man. You too.
And hopefully you guys having a wonderful Wednesday, Tuesday. What's today, man?
I think it's Tuesday.
It is definitely Tuesday. So keep having an awesome Tuesday, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.